Hello, good afternoon and welcome. Welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, here on the panel. It's Bridgeman and GFK, but before bringing them in, I'll give you the team news. Fotheringham, Polster, Hollander, Edmondson, Halliday, Aribo, Kamara, Docherty, Stewart, Jones and Defoe. Substitute Firth, King, Barker, Murphy, Barisic, Katic and Hasty. Afternoon, gentlemen.
Afternoon, Oxtear. Afternoon, Bridgeman, Fox, and Old School Blue, and all you guys and gals out there.
Oh, can I say a big good evening, big good afternoon, should I say, to you guys in the panel. Huge good afternoon to the boys in the lobby and to all the Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Good afternoon and welcome to Rangers Radio.
You weren't even close with your team, Bridge. You ought to get up, really.
I was close.
How were you? 7 you get rang?
Nah, surely not.
Aye, 7.
So I only got 3 out of 4. I got 4.
Yeah. 4.
Okay.
7.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go.
That wasn't even past marks at Kingsridge.
What a shocker.
How we doing, GFK?
I get 3 right.
Aye, I get 2 right. Bridge was the top of the class.
Oh dear. I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing really well.
I think we were. Nobody was really surprised about the back four. I think everybody had the right idea. Goalkeeper, obviously, Barisic or Halliday. Then in midfield, there's still people that would say as first choices in there. Aribo, Kamara, and then Docherty's on the fringes up front. We've got Jones and Defoe, who are pushing first timers and then fringe players, if you like, Greg Stewart. So it's still a strong team with fringe players getting a game.
Definitely, mate. I mean, we were talking off earlier before we come in. We were trying to know what the team we would pick, and Bridgeman picked a out of their team, as we say, and he did say that himself, and I agreed with him that we've got a cracking pool of players now. This team of players today is what we would probably maybe deem our first team last season, but look at the amount of first team players that aren't even in the squad. Absolutely fantastic. You know, going forward, this is what we want to see, but that's a great team still. We've got to say, I looked at it, Oxford, it is still a really good team, mate.
Mm-hmm. And on the bench, there'll be a lot of talking points there. Bridgeman with King and Barker been there, but possibly.
Yeah, well, I'd put them down to be starting. I do notice that Docherty's there, so that was another one. So I've actually got 5 right, which I'm delighted with. So, yeah, that's really brilliant. No, I'm happy. I'm really delighted. And we should be able to put virtually any team out of our first team pool, and we should be able to take care of this team.
I think what you were saying was the sentiment was right. There was going to be big changes.
Yeah.
And it's 10 changes for the gaming.
Yeah.
10 changes.
Aye.
Only Kamara.
Yeah. I've got the team there, mate. Aye. Greg's telling you, 10. Aye. What a difference. Yeah, and that's a cracking team, Oxford, as I said. That's a good team.
I'm actually looking forward to seeing the boy Polster in a competitive match. I think he's had cameos and done all right, boys.
I would say so. I've said that before, and you said that yourself before as well, Oxford. What he's shown us so far, he's a capable player. So, yeah, good to see him in there. He's to have a wee rest today as well. So, it's good to see him. Hope he does well.
Are you looking forward to seeing the 2 centre-halves pairing up, Bridge?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I think that I've said that I think Hollander will be one of our centre-halves, and that would be a straight fight between the other 3. But that can be rotated as well. And my preference to be on the right side is in fact Goldson. But you look at the way the boy had what you call him? The young, what's his name again? For God Almighty, Niko Katic. Katic, I was going to say. So Katic looks like he's playing really well, out of his skin sometimes. But I still think we'll end up maybe next year with Hollander and Goldson as our centre halves.
And GFK, bit of pace there. Obviously, we'll still get Jordan Jones. We'll get Aribo, who when he opens up, he's Kamara and Docherty in there. Docherty would be industrious because that's the way he plays. Kamara a wee bit of guile.
Yeah.
Defoe being Defoe, and then Greg Stewart, where do you think he'll be playing? Have you got him wide right?
I think wide right would probably be the best position for him. And Jones obviously the left, But there's good pace in the team. What pleases me about the team is that going into the game next Thursday that we're allowing ourselves to be able to pick a team like this. Because last season it was a much as muchness. So, but the Gaffer's got a good team out there today, and the pace that's got the team, it's not going to drop down any. So I think the pace in the team is sufficient for us today. Okay, we're playing East Fife, but we've got to remember it's the 11 that's in front of you. You've got to beat them. So he's put out a decent team to do that.
So people want to join us. What's the number, Bridge?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
Or join us at Skype at rangersradio.online, where you've brought in a call with Old School Blue. Sneaking in the back door, there's Fox. Afternoon, Fox. How we doing, mate? What's your thoughts on the team?
Sneaking in the back door. I've been here since the start. Anyway, what's my point? Well, it's a decent enough side put out. Quite surprised he's risking Kamara and Aribo in the middle of the park, but I would probably have liked to have seen the boy King come in there. I'd also like to have seen Zach Rudden getting a run out on the bench if he'd have been fit rather than Murphy, because there's talk of him going out on loan. But overall, it's a decent enough side and should get us the result we need today.
He's never happy, Bridge, is he?
I have to agree with you there. I don't want to say it again. I don't want to repeat it, but I must agree with you. Yes. But what he says is no bad, actually. What he's saying is quite true. I really want to see these two boys getting a game. If they're fit, if the manager's seen them at training and they meet whatever demand there is, I'd like to see them getting a game. Because the more we've got, players that are getting close to 100% fit, closer we get to the 1st of September when we play them, my God, they're going to die. They're going to die.
I think what it shows you, JFK, is in 3 transfer windows, Mr. Gerrard and his recruitment team have brought up a good squad.
Of course it is, because you look at our back four. Our back four for last week is completely flipped, and he's managed to put out a back four of Polster, Edmondson, Hollander and Halliday today, compared to last week was Tav, Golson, Katic and Flanagan. The pool of players that he's put together is phenomenal. And I know it was Bridgeman was saying the other night, if you sit down and actually analyse it, there's a lot of A players we've got for nothing. So the Gaffer's done well. And as I said earlier in the week, I'm pleased to see that we're not filling our team up with loan players. We've got players there, whether we bought them or we've got them in the free. They're our players, so I'm really pleased about that. He's put together a fantastic pool of players. We're not getting carried away. We all know, seeing the difference in the pool of players we had last season and some of our subs benches. And we punched above our weight in Europe especially. But no, it's great that we can do this. A complete change of our back four, or back five, innit? Including the goalkeeper. Up front as well, we're mixed and matched it, but absolutely great. Put together a great pool of players, Oxford, definitely.
Obviously within that, if you like, we're second 11 at the moment. There's some internationalists in there, Fox. Oh, he's on mute. There's some internationalists. There's some internationalists in there, Fox.
Aye, Jordan Jones, Jermaine Defoe, ex-internationals.
Yolanda.
Aye.
Kamara.
Aribo now, he's getting international recognition with the Super Eagles, isn't he?
Polster, America.
Aye.
It's a good pool of players. Great pool of players. We'd never have thought this last season. The players that we had last season. It's a great squad of players.
We'll be joined by our first caller this afternoon. Afternoon, caller.
How you doing, boys? It's Paul.
How we doing, Paul?
All right, Paul.
What's your thoughts on the
team?
How
you doing, boys? Good, strong team again, boys, innit? It's mental, the change now, innit? The fact that we've left boys out, like McGregor, Tav, Katic, Flanagan, Goldson, Davis, Arfield, Jack, Morelos, and we've still got a strong team on the park. It's changed days now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aye, it's really positive. Obviously, it's results. Names on paper don't really matter, Pool, but it's all about getting results. But so far, so good.
It's a funny one, Jamie Murphy on the bench and all, and I didn't play on, because that's one of the parks, isn't it? One of the 3D parks of the, isn't it?
That is indeed.
Aye.
I believe so. Wonder if he's been one of the ones that's been giving funny looks.
You're a very suspicious character there, old boy. But that's punishment enough for anyone.
Oh, I must admit, I thought that was quite entertaining with the in the press conference, Pool, when he said he's been getting daggers for some of the players.
Well, they must be brave men, put it that way.
I'll pass you on to my daggers expert, gets daggers constantly. Bridgeman.
No, Pool, you're absolutely right, I must admit. Absolutely right, pal. We've got a cracking squad, and for us to be able to drop so many players, to all intents and purposes, drop them, and bring in the team that we'll put in today, which should be able to grace the park, any park, and represent Rangers in a very strong manner. And the other boys, particularly the two lads we've just brought in, the boy, was it Barker and King? Oh my goodness gracious! If they're anywhere near fit, we're going to do something today for sure. We're going to do something.
I think it kind of justifies what Gerard's been saying, lads, doesn't it? Really, about he wants 2 guys for every position, and it could be a long season. Because when you think of the guys that we've left out, that I said there, 9 or 10 players that are probably going to come in on Thursday against this Polish mob. And that's why we've got 2 players in every position. And signings like Barker and King coming in, it's ideal. It's absolutely ideal.
Fox made a point about Aribo playing. I thought that was a good point, Fox, but then I thought about it. It would have been nearly 2 weeks between his last game and his next game because he didn't play on Thursday because smartly we took him at the firing line because of suspension. So I think you'll maybe see him an hour tops, and then if things are gone well, he might disappear, Fox.
Aye, possibly, and King maybe take his place.
Mm-hmm.
Aye.
It's the same with up front, mate. I don't know why we're risking Jones when we could get a wee look at the boy Barker as well. Jones has done really, really well for us in the last few games. I think he'll be a possible starter away from home on Thursday. So I'd maybe wanted to see Brandon Barker, see if he was up to much, mate, you know.
That might be the 2 subs that you'll probably see, Fox. It's probably Barker and King for Aribo and Jones. You might. I think that will. I think we'll get.
That would
we'll
be a
get
dog year substitution, JFK, because that would be Bar King.
Oh. Right. Okay. I give you that. But I'm the same as Fox there. I'd like to get a look at the boy Barker and see what he's up to, what he can do. So I think you'll probably find that Aribo, because Aribo, as you say, Elks here, he's not had a game because the gaffer braced him, probably through the fact he's got 2 bookings in Europe. So you'll probably see maybe Jones and Aribo making way for Barker and King, or Bar King, as Elks here say there. Jamie Murphy, as Poole said there, that's a kind of strange one to me as well, being at the 3G park, you know. So I don't know. The gaffer knows best, obviously. So if he feels the boy's confident enough to maybe contribute to it, then we'll go with his word. You know? So but there you go.
Aye, well, I can't argue with a lot of things, and you can put an argument up for this Pool. Who should be playing? Who should be rested? But we've got to trust the manager.
He's not done anything wrong yet so far, has he? And everything's all gone forward. It's all gone positive, and it's looking good. It used to be, you know, with cup games like this, you go, he's fine, sit and watch this on the telly. But I'm buzzing for this as much as I'd be buzzing for an Aberdeen game or a Motherwell game or a Hearts game. See the way we're playing. It's just good to watch us now. And all the new boys coming in, we're changing tactics and changing formation, different players, and it's really, really exciting. And we've not had this for a good few years.
Not one lone player in the starting 11, is that right?
That's what I said.
Not one loan player.
That's what I said, mate. Is it every...
Sorry, I'm wrong. Jermaine Defoe.
Oh, I saw you. It's Jermaine Defoe.
But anyway, it'd be great to get people's thoughts on the game. What's the number, JFK?
It's 0141 356 1972.
Where else can you join us, Bridge?
Well, you can join us on Skype at rangersradio.online, and Old School Blue and or Fox will bring you in and make you feel comfortable and enjoy yourself. It's a smashing place.
Something. Aye. So what's your thoughts on how it's going to go? I know you'll go for a 1-0 win, Bridge, so we'll just part you.
Well, excuse me, did you say my name there? I heard you saying Bridge. I don't know if you're blaming me for something.
Bridge 1-0.
Well, strangely enough, Ronald Bell says to me in the forum, you're going for a 1-0. Let me tell you right now, 1-0 will do me fine, right? But obviously I'm looking for a mollification. Not mollification, but a mollification. Let go out there, Rangers, and absolutely pump them. That's what I want. Absolutely pump them. Show them who the good team is, but do it nicely. Do it with good quality football and lots of goals.
Pace, passing, movement.
That's it. Everything, yeah.
For Pool Rangers?
Yes, indeed. Oh, sorry.
I think it's just got the same as you were saying there, boys. It's just got to be the same every game. Just come out, and I think maybe that's why he's no made total wholesale and he's still got boys like Aribo and Jones and that in there because it's fast paced and we need to come out. These boys are only part timers. They'll know, but if we come out on our A game like we have been doing the last couple of weeks, these young boys and that, there's no way they can handle the pace. 1-2 touch football, the pace we've been playing is outstanding, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's East Fife or Real Madrid we're playing. It's just got to be the same every week and constant.
Bridgeman, I've just been messaged from. It's not fair to say the guy's name, but it sounds like Kipper.
All right.
He says that 4 out of 11 was pass marks at your school, St. whatever it was called.
It was 5. He's got it wrong again, unfortunately. He's got it, but he's not far wrong.
So, do we see it's a 4-3-3, Fox?
It'll be the usual 4-3-3. Don't see any other variation of that.
Yeah.
Greg Stewart on the right.
Aye, Greg Stewart on the right and Jordan Jones on the left. East Fife have had a couple of decent wee results this season, boys. Remember, they beat Dundee United 2-0 in the League Cup. They knocked out Hearts in penalty, and they never knocked them out. They won the result against them at home, so they're quite capable of holding a Premier side at home. So it might not just be the easy coasting that we think we're going to have.
I'm going for 7-0.
I remember a tie there in '86, which was a catalyst.
Is that the one we won in penalties, mate?
Aye, we won in penalties. They were in the lower divisions, and we ended up playing basically with 9 men because we chose our subs and injuries.
Aye.
You know,
this is a different Rangers, guys. Come on. No, let's. I can't. I'm not taking the one about. They've beat Hearts on penalties and they beat Dundee United and that.
We shouldn't even be thinking about that.
They've scored 2 goals.
Destroying them.
They've scored 2 goals this season. They've got 2 points in the League One. I know. They're playing Hearts, who are mins. Scumdy United are mins. If this Rangers team today don't go out and win 6 or 7-0, then they should be ashamed of themselves.
You behave yourself.
Don't
be too hard on them, Jimmy. I mean, I've got a wee soft spot for East Fife.
Well, there's only one soft spot, and that's the Glasgow Rangers, mate. There's no other team.
You've been winding him up there, Foxy.
One of their wee side teams are the Methyl Hull Strollers, who I keep in touch with as well, you know.
Well, that's right. All kidding aside, but we shouldn't be.
Have you never read any of the reports of the Methyl Hull Strollers, Chair?
Aye. The guy that writes them's absolute fantasy.
Never. But I mean, I say, all kidding aside, that we can all have, as Paul said, we shouldn't even be thinking about that, about past results against them, and we were down to 9 men. Well, look at this even second team that we're putting out today is actually more than well, they could hold their own in the Premiership, put it that way. Easy. So we should be able to go out and beat this team, wipe them off the park, just go out there and give them a right doing. Couple of hat tricks. Aye, mollocate them. And they should be stopped. If they get to 6 or 7, they should just keep going. Go for a record in the NA Cup, because we're more than capable of doing that. The way we're playing now, we should be able to go out and beat anybody. So let's not be thinking that, I'm looking for 6 or 7 nothing today. Easy.
So if we win 5-0, you're saying that your team should hold their heads in shame?
You're clutching at straws there now, aren't you? I'm saying if we go out there and win 2-1 or 3, to me that's a poor result for this Rangers team against East Fife. Come on now, let's be honest about it. We could all say a win's a win, but deep down we'll all be disappointed if we don't do them over good.
That's what we want, Jimmy. Of course, that's what we want. We want a nice, good, crisp passing game, and put the ball in the net many, many times, and as many as you can. And it gives.
You've got to remember, guys. These boys that are getting a chance today, this is their chance to grab the jersey. They've got to fight for everything and all.
On the lobby, there's a few people looking for 8, 9, and 10, Jimmy. So you've got some supporters.
That's a GFK bingo, that is.
Aye.
For a number.
Aye. You behave yourself now. Bingo.
4 corners. Tagged.
Are you insinuating something about fat ladies or something?
You've lost me there.
66, 88, 2 fat ladies. I've never been to the bingo. On you go.
Not at all. You lost me there.
Oh, you lost me at all.
Oh dear. I get your point, GFK. Look, if we go out there, we play really comfortably, we play good football, we keep passing and moving, we play good stuff, and we come out easy 3-0 winners. I'll accept that, But you're looking to see a bit of urgency, because these boys they don't want to begin the dirty looks when they're getting back up the tunnel.
No, of course you don't. They don't want the gaffer to be staring them out. You're right. But in all honesty, we've all got to surely agree that this is a game that's it's not a gimme, but we should be going out there and beating a team like this, with a team that we've got out today. So I'll be disappointed if we come away only winning 2 or 3. Happy with the result and the fact is we're through to the quarterfinals, but I'd be disappointed if we didn't go out and do them well.
We don't want you disappointed, JFK. Of course, we want them to win well. That's what we want.
Yep. I don't want to be like the Hulk and go green, Bridgeman.
Oh dear. Anyway, we'll be joined by Big Ulster afternoon. Big Ulster.
Okay.
You're awful quiet, mate.
I'm walking here to the game, or to the house to watch the game. So I'll maybe ring you as a game when I get inside.
Are you hoping to get in the house? Is that what it is?
What? What did you say, Brett? Sorry.
I was asking you if you're just hoping to get into the house. Well, there's somebody there waiting for you.
I hope so, because I need a stretcher after this walk.
Brilliant, pal, brilliant. Sorry, Rockster.
I thought you might have been walking the other game in. Thought you could walk on water.
Oh.
Some would think so. Can you hear me any better, Rox?
What's your thoughts on the team, mate?
Yeah, it's really good to see some of the new faces in the team today. It gives everybody an opportunity now to put their stake and their case across the way they should be in the team. And obviously we've got a big old firm game coming, and we're not look too forward to that, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, these players are going to have to bust a gut today to prove why they should be playing in that massive derby match for us. So I think everybody will be putting in a shift today, especially that back line that's completely changed. But it's only really confirmed my suspicions about Barisic, that he's not featuring in the first 11 today. So hopefully Andy Halliday has a good performance.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, I think some of these guys are fighting to get in the squad pool, Ranger, not just the team. They'll put you into the squad first.
Well, that's it.
This is it.
You look at it. You look at the bench today, and you've not even got guys. You know what I mean? A lot of the boys that played the other night, they're not even in this. That you know what I mean? They're not even on the bench today. So all these guys that are on, they've all got something to play for. They've all got something. Sir Gerrard's told them that if you don't play for the jersey, you don't have a jersey. Simple as that. So they've all got something to play for.
You know, can I come in that, Ox, there?
And you come, mate.
Just following on from what Ulster was saying about Barisic, I think Barisic has probably got one chance, which will be the sort of next game, which will be Thursday night. And if Barisic isn't in our team or in our pool for Thursday night, then Barisic must be gone. He must be either injured because he was on the bench the last game we played and never got on, and now Halliday superseded him insofar as a chance to get a game, and he's not on the bench. So he's either going to be on the bench or in the pool for Thursday night's game. Either that or he's gone. It must be in the cards. He's going to go.
Only time will tell, but I get your thoughts, Bridge. I get your thinking. He became a real player on the fridges. He's hardly played this season, really.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a continuation of where he was last season. He played a couple of games and all of a sudden he fell out and came back in again. And certainly people like me who thought he was a really good player. I thought he's a class player. We want him in our team as quickly and as often as possible, but it just didn't happen. So some of the guys that were saying he didn't have it he didn't want the fight, he didn't have the heart, and so on and so forth. They're the ones that maybe actually proven correct on that. They might be.
Ox, do you think this left back position could end up coming back and biting us in the arse? Because we don't. I know Barisic plays a couple of games, Halliday gets in now and again, Flanagan does all right now and again, but we don't actually have a left back that plays 10 games, 15 games straight. Do you think this could come back and bite us?
We could use that argument about every position now, the way that we're rotating, because.
I know, but we seem to be all right and steady in all the positions, but the left back we're not really steady. Flanagan done all right at the end of last season.
None of the two chaps,
you know what I mean?
Halliday or Flanagan, are left backs betrayed, are they?
Exactly. You know what I mean? They're no actual left backs. The only left back we've got is Barisic, and he's not getting a look in. And well, to me, I don't think he's good enough. I don't think he can handle Scottish football. And it would just be good to see a proper left back.
Thoughts? You've had lots of thoughts on this over the months, but how you think this is going to pan out?
Well, as we all know, Barisic has been a wee bit of a letdown. But between the three of them, between Flanagan, Halliday and Barisic, I think they'll play at different times during the season depending on the opposition. They all bring something a wee bit different for the other at the fullback. Flanagan's a kind of no messing about defender. Halliday's he can get forward and he's reasonable defending. Barisic is very good at going forward but no so hot at defending. So it's a wee mix and match thing in the games coming up. I would like to see, if Barisic isn't going to make it along with everybody else, I'd like to see January transfer window left back.
Why January, mate?
Because I don't think we'll do it before then. Mm-hmm. I think if they had another left back in the picture, mate, at the moment they'd have went for him.
Well, maybe it could be one out and one in. You never know.
Foxy, I would have thought that if the manager's made his mind up, I would suggest it by next weekend at the latest, because that's when does is it 2nd of September or something? I would have thought that next weekend he's got to make his mind up. If we get through into the group stages of the Europa League, he needs to go and get a left back. I know that Flanagan's going to do a turn for us. He always will, because that's the way he is. But if we're 3 steps away from that now, in my opinion, and we really need to get someone who's an actual defender. And it needs to go into the English market, the selling market.
European.
No, but they can still sell. They can't buy the English. You know, well, Bruce brought 2 guys up for England, haven't we? So they can that kind of market still open. Get a left back. That's all I'm saying. And I think we need it before we go into the Europa League, to be honest.
You need to remember, Bridge, we'll lose 2 of the choices through natural wastage at the end of next season. I don't think Flanagan, I don't think Andy Halliday will be here after that. So I think they'll try and hang on and see if Barisic will come good. You said a year here, probably no settled well. I think they'll give him a bit more time yet.
When would you give him to Fox? January? Give him to January?
January, mate, aye. January, if it might not be so easy to shift him on, although he's a Croatian fullback. There's not been exactly people chapping their door for him, have they? Anybody that's been watching Rangers would know that he's kind of out of favour. So they could have stepped in and maybe got him at a bargain deal, you know.
I think you're right and all. For Barisic will maybe play the games. He'll maybe play the games at home against your St Mirrens, your Hamiltons. Halliday will play the cup games or whatever, like the day. Then you'll have Flanagan who'll play against maybe the Celtics, the Aberdeens, and that.
And Europe, aye.
Courses type thing. You know what I mean? But I still, we definitely need a left back that can defend.
Correct.
I can only left-footed defender apart from Barisic is Helander, isn't it, Bridge?
Too slow for left back, mate.
Well, I'm not saying he's going to play there. I said only left-footed defender we've got.
One of the boys was saying to me the other night he thinks that Edmondson's also left-footed. However, I don't know about that because I never saw that in writing. I'm not going to try to say he's mistaken, and it could be. But as far as I knew, Helander was our left-footed centre half that we were looking for, or one of them. And I think that somewhere along the line, Halliday will end up being the only natural left-footed person that you could play at left back. I think that's what. If we don't get, when I say buy, they could go and get a loan deal or whatever it is in the English market. But they need to bring somebody with a bit of quality, and that's my opinion.
That'll be interesting. Well, let's see how it goes today. Obviously, Halliday can put Barisic under more pressure by playing well, can't he? But we wish him well, and the Barisic has been playing, we wish him well as well. Ulster, do you see it as a 4-3-3? Greg Stewart on the right, your new pin-up boy,
yeah,
on the left.
I think so, mate. Yeah, I think so. And that's served us well so far this season, so I can't see them changing it up too much. But just one more comment, just quickly on the Barca situation. I know we're sort of moving on from that. I know we've chopped and changed a wee bit in midfield and give people a game, and we've done the same with the four Morelos. But we haven't really changed our defence too often. We've stuck with Talbot right back and the pairing of Goldson and Kadich. And left back, as the guys have said, seems to be the only position at the minute where we're chopping and changing to try and find the right player to come in into that position. And just like Foxy says, I think January, if there has been no improvement with Barisic, I think they'll be definitely looking to get somebody in there full time to play that position, a left-sided player.
I think we should test the resolve of Kilmarnock and ask if, I know that the puddle drinkers were talking about him, but I would never go at Greg Taylor. I know he's only 21, 22, but I don't think we should wait till January to get Barade settled left back. I've said before, for me it's always, at the moment, it's Flanagan first, Halliday second, and Barisic whenever we need him. But I do think that we should be getting somebody in before the end of before this season. And if we're going to wait till January, I think that's a big mistake. I would test the resolve.
That's what I was saying, Jimmy. Is it going to come back and bite us? I would rather get somebody in the now. We need it's got to be settled. If we're going to start winning things and be strong, we need it settled. No waiting to January and see what happens. Maybe that's the butts. What do you think of the boy Taylor for Kilmarnock? Cool. He's a good player. He's quite quick. First and foremost, a good defender. Yeah, a really good defender. And I reckon you probably get him for about 750, 800 grand.
Aye, I think so. I don't know his background. I don't know if anybody else out there knows his background. If Rangers would be a team that he would like to play for, or if he's got any leanings towards the puddle drinkers. You know, that's obviously sometimes that can sway a player. But I think they should put a wee bid in for him before the sixth.
He's only one that can jump suit, really, and he's only one that can jump suit. There's not a lot of left backs kicking about that you can think of. He's the only one that can really jump suit.
Yeah. I think we should have a go.
Box. On you go, mate.
Would you like to hear, just to put in a wee bit of perspective of maybe how far we've come in such a short space of time, would you like to hear one of the last teams that we put out against these Fife when we had to play them in the league?
Use the date, mate. Use the date. What was the date?
I'm not too sure the date. I think it was one of the first games in the bottom division.
Well, don't come on here without all your details.
I'm not great with details. Mate.
Right, say when we say it was 2013, yeah?
I think it was around that time, yeah.
Right, okay. Who would you fancy being in goal? Oh, Cammy Bell?
Trellis B.
Oh, right. Trellis
He was
B.
put down as. Yeah.
All right, okay. You better use the team. Oh, shit. I'm done.
Trellis B. McCausland. Grabari, Borey, Wallace, Crawford, Black, McLeod, Templeton. On the bench was Murdoch, Mackay, Trellis A, Erd, Telfer and Shields.
That must have been quite quick into what journeys has been called.
I think it was.
And what was the final score? What was the final score on that, Ulster?
What 5-0?
What was the final score that day, Ulster?
5-0 for Rangers.
Right, so it should be 10 today then.
I'm with you, Phil. I'm with you, pal.
Ulster, what's quite surprising about it is that none of the boys who were playing in that team really kicked on, did they?
No,
All gone.
None.
All gone.
You know.
I think Lee McCullough scored a hat-trick in that game. 5-0 game.
Yeah.
Scored a lot of goals for us, a lot of goals, and we're coming of age time. Absolutely. When we turned around.
I believe Lee Wallace, last I read about him with QPR, he was injured again. He's hit.
No.
I mean, that was before the opening games of the season. He had a hip injury. You know, so.
I have to thank Big Ulster for bringing that team out to us, because
Cheering you up.
It cheered me up to a certain extent. If it was at Ibrox, I was at Ibrox. I've never missed a game at Ibrox on our, shall we say, our voyage, our journey through. And the trialists up front would probably be the big Irishman John Daly or something like that, you know. Who was the boy we got to face at Johnson? Sandaza.
Oh, I remember we his John Daly tattoo.
John Daly tattoo. That's no fair.
Might be Glenn Daly, I can't remember. But I also
had to put them down as Trialist A and Trialist B because we still had the transfer embargo at that time.
That'd be maybe Krabari, mate, would we have been one then?
I think it was Clark.
Or 4. Well, he'd be about then, I know.
Yeah, they would be.
Frightening, really. Frightening.
Right, boys, I'm going to go and shoot off and get ready for the game. You back on after it, Ox, aye?
Aye. Catch
All
you
right,
after
I'll
the
give
show,
you a call straight after the game then, right?
Enjoy the game.
You enjoy the game, boys.
Hope you get your result right.
What, 10?
Aye.
Right, boys, I'll speak to you in a bit, alright?
Speak to you later, mate.
Yeah, crazy times, lads. Crazy times. You look at the team that we had then. But it's good to see how far we've come. You know, you're playing in the UEFA Cup or Europa League game there during the weekend. You're able to have a bench of the likes of Defoe, Jones, Aribo, Highlander, who you just paid over 3 million for. Just shows you the difference in such a short space of time. I think most of that's due to the support, because if it wasn't for the support, I don't think we'd ever got ourselves out of the mess that we were in.
Big chance for Greg Docherty to show us what he's all about today as well. He's had some fleeting appearances in the game so far. Starting today gives him a wee bit of confidence, and hopefully he'll do well today when he's flanked with Kamara and Aribo. Might help the boy quite a lot.
I thought he did quite well, actually, when he came on the other night. I thought he did quite well.
The trouble was that because the game was done, everybody, the tempo died out, and we stopped playing, and
that's right. Yeah.
You know, it wasn't a good time to come on as a substitute, was it?
No, and I also think that from the moment that Ryan Jack got taken off, and a standing ovation to all intents and purposes, the tempo dropped for us, most assuredly.
All right. So just quickly, how do you see it going today, Big Ulster?
I think it's going to be a really good victory for us. I think we'll win 6 or 7. And just quickly before we go, as what Foxy says, I really, really hope Docherty comes on and takes his chance today. I'm really rooting for him.
Yeah. Fox, how do you see it going?
Hopefully 3-0.
Bridgeman?
I have to say, I agree with JFK. I'm looking for a high score. But obviously, I'm going back to my base and say I'll accept a 1-0 just to get through the tie. But seriously, we should be looking for something over 3, maybe 4 or 5, and even more. So we should be mollicating this team. With the team that we've got out there, we should be mollicating them. So let's get it into them, Rangers. Let's get it into them.
All right, JFK's went for 6 or 7. He's put it out there for entertainment, isn't you, big man?
I'd be disappointed if we don't do that. Really would be. I think this team's there for the taking. With the team the Gaffers put out, we should be doing teams like this out of sight. So 6 or 7 for me as well.
Mm-hmm. I'll go for a nice effective 4-0 win, 2 in each half. Nice victory, foot off the gas, keep the ball, move on. So we'll be back approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle, which should be a lot, but there is potential for extra time.
Oh, don't you even go there.
Oh, you have to say it. There's potential for extra time. We'll see you approximately 15 minutes after the final whistle. Thanks to everybody who took part in the panel. Thanks for everybody for listening. Enjoy the game. Come on, cheers.
The Glasgow Rangers